stone.
Hey, cutie. You're going to help me out, too? Don't hesitate to come to me if you need basically.
So, what is that?
I guess I could. I knew it! There is a strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple. Paimon, are you able to float across? Let's ride this wind current, shall we? Leave it to me.
I must leave no stone unturned.
It's an electro monument. No wonder. Let me try to activate it with a bit of electro power. Stand back, sweeties.
He, you, he, yeah, ha! He.
When it comes to wet enemies, I've got them covered.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Blitz. Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents. The electrical discharge caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight. Oh, you want to know about this gem? You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is a vision. It's used by the Chosen to draw on elemental powers. In terms of mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod. What? You've never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from? Are you a hilly churl with some level of reasonable intelligence? No, I doubt it. After all, hilly churls aren't exactly known for their smarts. And you're more or less qualified to be a magister's apprentice. Break it, and we can head home and relax. The thought of putting my feet up and relaxing has me all fired up. Dragon of the East, Lion of the South, Wolf of the... They are the four winds of Mondstadt. The Dragon of the East, though most in Mondstadt seem to have forgotten that and all. So now you know why Dvalin... Because it has been consuming itself from the... Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind.
But why would one of the four winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's some... Here, take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
It's finally... Well, all that lay, flow, and element... Want to go back and see how the knights are doing? But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another Animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right? We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the staff. I must leave no stone unturned. Statue of the Seven! Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond. Can you feel the blessings of the Seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi. They can be fitted into the statue's eyes. Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. Ooh. Paimon can smell fisherman's toast! The aroma is coming. A thick slice of soft white, topped with a generous serving of onion slices, lightly caramelized. Paimon's made up her mind. It's an emergency. It's on you, of course. It's so good, hunters. This might... You can try Can your cooking... Why, don't you... Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so... Keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blood. Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you.
Well,
You've had your eye on her, eh? Has she...
oh, that is not what I meant at all. When I look at you, I see one...
Paimon, oh...
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, you must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your Time is of the essence.
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now? Let's go and see what she wants.
Do not worry. The adventurer, in short, there are lots... Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. Without further ado, please allow me to officially... Here is your Adventurer Handbook. A new member coming aboard, it has a record of available commissions and rewards. And it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure, but that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer.
There's the blacksmith!
Can hear your voice. We'd better see Barbara at the cathedral.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
What? Over there.
Wow!
Of course. All you need is the ore. Anywhere. Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you... No need.
He seems like a short-tempered guy. Was it something we said? Someone needs assistance.
catch up.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
What do you want? Oh, yes. These are okay, I guess. If you ever find, ideally when I'm not busy, a blacksmith on the craft, if there's nothing.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that. His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
Mondstadt, welcome.
I'll catch up.
Have you got all the ingredients? You can use my pot right here. Use it. Have you got all the ingredients? You can use my... I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you. Is it done? Let me try. Now that's really tasty.
Paimon told you so.
With your culinary skills, you should try more difficult dishes. Oh, I've got some raw ingredients in my bag.
Can we really have them? Won't you?
That's okay. You should be able to find lots of ingredients when exploring the wilderness. There's also a restaurant in Mondstadt known as Good Hunter that sells food and...
Okay, thank you for the info.
Traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that whip? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have
A gliding license?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have...
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what—
An exam?
No with a capital N-O. Do not challenge— I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror— But we do need to respect the rules, and here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with For example, only one person per— Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to—
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon think—
Great, come find—
The Knights of Avon—
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the night— Anyway, let's go find Amber.
You're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at—
Really?
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example case. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo Slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo Slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really wanted—
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly, what you lacked reading that gave, but don't be, okay then. You just need to... You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in my...
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
before. Glide through the markers. Seems like you easy. Once you've passed this fun, just keep thinking about that.
Is this an answer from this world?
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto.
What's going...
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will...
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your glide...
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw...
Raptor? Who's that?
a known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes.
Wow, he flies...
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact, but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental but he was too fast, and we couldn't even...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me.
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand... Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean. This is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the...
Use your elemental sight.
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
How do we know if this was left by...
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take...
How do we know if this...
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well...
There's only one... Come on. We should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like...
It sounds like there's a... Quick! Let...
Windblade!
Get him!
Thank goodness, the night.
What happened? Hilly Churls, but I thought the Knights of Avonia...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking... I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our... Tell me, did you see which way he went? Seems like a... Oh, and don't worry...
There's no
Another
end to
test
this.
subject.
Have a taste of this!
Cool it!
Suffocate!
No one escapes my sights!
You're open!
Leave it all to me!
Freeze!
Windblade!
Suffocate! Free!
Dodge this!
Suffocate!
A little taste!
Steady as stone.
I got careless.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Cool!
Freeze!
Windblade!
Picked the wrong time.
Freeze!
Get him!
I must leave no... Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure.
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on! there's only one way over there. However, it looks like the only.
But there's a ton of.
If we're gonna do this, you still had one state.
Yeah, but what's. How? Are you sure that's how the.
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Rapture awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! Leave it all to me. Go, go, Barrack Bunny!
stone.
Bet you can't keep up with me! I'll race you there!
Leave it all to me.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Windblade. Yeah.
Be gone!
Dodge this!
Windblade.
It looks like there's no way across. He must—
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the—
You must be—
I don't need to escape.
Oh,
Oh, little
hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonia— You're right. He's right there in front of us. If—
So how did he get...
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting...
We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get—
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember?
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance—
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely...
Remember that book I lent you? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into... Be my... Raptor says I'll never make it.
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off!
Raptor says I'll never make it. But the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy. Someone needs assistance.
Freeze!
Cool it!
Freeze!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
You're open!
Cool it!
You're open!
Dodge this! Cool it!
I got careless.
Not so hard! Bet you can't keep up.
Dodge this!
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate at the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique.
What you did now looked more like
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just…
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean
well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have, but I always pass the first time. I guess
Let's go and get a copy of the real…
I'll head off first because once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, getting this gliding license has turned into quite…